The market regulator SEBI has granted exemption to ICICI Bank Securities to take its delisting process forward. Now, the letter relates to a 2023 application by the bank from the reverse book building process that is mandated for delisting process. In fact, Charu Singh is joining us with more on this. Charu, give us more details on the exemption that has been granted by SEBI.
Well, I think tribunals have gotten the information. So two national company law tribunals have already given their approval for the reverse book building process that is required for delisting and has approved the entire delisting process. However, where was the issue? Issue was there some minority shareholders led by Quantum Mutual Fund and Manoj Gupta, who had the respective shareholding of 0.02 and 0.08%, kind of raised their objections against it, and there was the ask of an exemption letter that was given by SEBI in this regard to ICICI Bank on its application. Now, this letter was supposed to not be disclosed, and we have gotten our hands on that letter and we have reviewed it, and it is a generic letter where the regulator has said that even though it is giving this said exemption to ICICI Bank to delist the ICICI Securities, it still has to follow the procedure and get the right approvals from Reserve Bank of India. It is only applicable to this one delisting process, and other provisions have to be fulfilled. Apart from that, all other regulations will have to be compliant. Now, this was given back in 2023. However, this has been asked to be disclosed this year only, and let's see how it unfolds, because we have also been told by the shareholders that they are going to appeal the decision of NCLT Ahmedabad as well before the Appellate Tribunal of New Delhi.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us, Charu. Well, the market share cap on UPI platforms like PhonePe and Google Pay is unlikely to be implemented by the 31st of December. The NPCI had drawn up a 30% market share cap on UPI transactions by volume. Rishabh sent us this report.
What we're learning is that the UPI market share cap that is set for review in December is unlikely to be implemented now. That comes off of various factors, like there are a lot of challenges involved, like inconvenience to users. There will be disruptions to a growing payments ecosystem if a market cap like a 30% market cap is introduced, as well as a current lack of monetization model available for smaller players. So that is what we're seeing. The current leaders in the market, Google Pay and PhonePe, both have market share of over 30%. That is the market cap, and PhonePe is at about 48% market share. Google Pay is at about 37%. So both of them will not be able to reduce their market share come December, and that is why the NPCI will most likely also not implement the market share cap that is there in place. We also wanted to speak to NPCI. They declined to comment on the story, and this 30% market share cap has been proposed for a while. It was first drawn up in November 2020 in the throes of the pandemic, but it was then later extended to December 2022, and then extended later to December 2024, which is in a couple of months from now, but it is unlikely to see implementation.